everyone, and welcome to today's update video. Today is quite a special update because it is Star Stable's 500th update, which is a huge deal. And we get Alea and Umbra back, but I already have these horses, so I decided to do something a little bit different. 2 videos are coming out today instead of one. You will have Beauty of Umbra and Alea, my series that I do for all the Star Stable horses, is now turning into a magic version featuring the Beauty of Alea and Umbra. So I hope you guys enjoy that, which there will be links down in the description, and I believe there will be links at the end of this video as well. So you guys can go ahead and check those out. What else do we have? So we are officially saying goodbye to the automatic horse slowdown. So if you guys know, you would have to keep pressing the W key if you wanted to keep going faster, or use the little toggle on your mouse if you wanted to go faster. Now you no longer need to do that, which honestly, this is just like a blessing in disguise, because the old Star Stable games, like the PC games, that was that issue that you would have to constantly keep pressing the W key. So I'm very happy they removed that. That'll save pain on my fingers. And we now have a new E button. So what this is pretty much an easier way to interact with characters and your horses in your stable. So that's great. So you can either use the E key, or you could just click on whatever you're trying to do, like a character, your horse, etc. So that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty great. And Fort Pinta Race has been updated. It's a minor update, nothing too crazy. So maybe we will check that out as well. But first, let's start off with this E function and see how it works. Alright, walk up to one of my horses, we press the E key. And I don't know if it's supposed to be that low, I don't think so. But you can mount. It makes it easier, so press E again. We'll get off and try it again. Maybe it'll be easier to do. I have no idea how this works, guys, so you gotta give me a second. E. Okay, so that was just a little error in the glitch. A little glitchy error there, is what I meant to say. But yeah, that's easier, I guess. Let me see other things that it works on. Does it work on the door? I don't think so. Oh, it does. Hang on. Okay. So that's good to know, that it works on different things around your home stable. It'll open doors for you. Okay. Alright, so that kind of makes things a little bit... Alright, you guys, so we are going to try out the Fort Pinta Race, since there are apparently some minor changes, so we're going to try it out. Oh, new music, okay. Updated wagons. Add the boat. Okay, cool. The new music's nice, though. All the boats. I like the boats. That's very cool. And the wagons. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. So just minor changes, nothing too crazy, but the new music is nice. I will say that. Alright, so I just noticed this. Watch what happens when I come near this bottle. Press the E button, and it picks it up right for you. That's great. I don't have to, like, fumble with my mouse to get, different, recyclables or flowers. So that's great. I will definitely say that. Alright, you guys, so I made a questionnaire about a week or so ago. Maybe a little less than that, about what are your favorite updates so far, from this being the 500th update for Star Stable. You guys came back with so many answers that I actually had to cut down and condense them all. So some didn't get in. I'm very sorry if yours didn't get in, but a lot of them were like the same answers. So hopefully your update gets talked about. I did. If I was able to put them all in, we would have like a 5-hour video. And I don't think we all want to sit for that, but maybe you do. But I don't want to sit here talking and lose my voice, because I do have other videos to film. But we're going to talk about some of the ones I handpicked that I think are going to be interesting to talk about with you guys. So let's get started. Alright, you guys, so we are going to go ahead and get started. So we are talking about our first one, which someone wrote in, that when Epona and Dundle first opened. I have to agree, those were really, really great updates. But gosh, so long ago. Area updates are always fun, let's be honest. You get quests, you have room for new horses. Sometimes you even get new horses with the quest. If you remember future past videos, like with Dundle, we got new horses with that update. And I don't know if Epona was the same. It was so long ago, I really don't remember. But again, great updates. I definitely hope we will get more areas unlocked in the future. And yeah, great choice and update. Alright, another person wrote in that they really love the light ride in Catherine's Memories. By the way, quick, gonna stop here real quick here. I am keeping these questions anonymous, just because I don't know who wants to be mentioned and who doesn't. So they're just all gonna remain anonymous, but thank you guys so much for submitting your questions in. And I apologize if I couldn't do everyone. Well, I couldn't do everyone. We'd have a 5-hour video, as I said before. But again, I want to thank you. So, the light ride was great. I really do hope it comes back as actually like an actual like trail ride. We definitely need more of those, not just the red string trail ride. I think that will happen as more areas progress and update. But I definitely would like to see more trail rides in the future, especially the light ride, because the light ride had so much significance if you've read the books, and obviously if you paid attention to the quest line, it has a lot of significance, and I think it would be great to have it as a trail ride feature during the fall. And as for Catherine's Memories, yes, excellent choice. That was a very fun quest line. You kind of ran all around Jorvik looking for these butterflies, which was great. Definitely better to do it at night though, at least my personal experience, or early morning hours. So that way you can see the butterflies a little bit easier. But that was a great quest line as well. Beautiful storyline, beautifully written. So very good choice. Alright, so another person wrote in that they absolutely love the new stable update a few years back with the new graphics. I hope that we get another revamp of them soon. Yeah, that would be nice. It would also be nice to customize our own stable. I think that would be a cool option. I don't know how they would make that work game design wise, but you know, Star Stable never ceases to fail us nor amaze us, so hopefully we can have something like that. I think that would be cool. So again, great choice. Alright, so another person wrote in, Wild Woods and Meeting the Herds. It has brought so much life and magic to Jorvik. I agree. I always hoped for interacting with wild horses some way in game. And I didn't know how they were necessarily going to do it because I couldn't figure out in my head myself how they would do it. And they did it really, really well. For their first time doing it, they did it pretty stinking well, if you ask me. So definitely good job to them. And I'm very excited to see where that whole story leads us, because I don't think it's done. I think there's one more part that has to get released yet. Well, when that will get released, I don't know. Alright, so another person wrote in their favorite update so far is the new Arabians and collecting trash. Yes, the new Arabians are absolutely great. I do agree. Great choice in horses there. And the collecting trash is fun. It's definitely nice to have things that you can like go around and collect, and that you can like keep in store for extra money. Well, extra shillings. You can't get it with star coins. But that's very nice. I do like that option, and hopefully we will be able to expand upon the horse recycling machine. Sorry guys, I can't talk today. Apparently. So that would be nice to actually just see that play out. And have more items, like with Farrah's Workshop, just more stuff added to it that we can continue to work on. I think that would be cool. Alright, so another person wrote in that Golden Hills was the little emoji hand sign and the fireworks emoji. Yes, I do agree. Golden Hills update was absolutely perfection. It's one of my favorite areas in game still. My home stable's not there right now. It's actually in the second part of Wildwoods. But I do plan on moving there probably back in August. Probably. That's normally when I move my stable back there because autumn. But yes, I'm definitely glad that Golden Hills got an update, and I definitely want to see Cape West Fishing Village get an update as well as Golden Hills Stable, because I definitely think that area needs work on, and that would be really cool to see. So another person wrote in that we can change their main coat to a normal one. I agree. I really like this update because I've always wanted to like really take pictures like either with the magic coat in one area or the normal coat in one area, and it either works or it doesn't. Because you'll get either the coat you want or the coat you don't want. So I'm very glad we can switch around and kind of make it our own choice now. So I definitely agree with you. Alright, so another person wrote in that definitely the new moorland races. I love doing them, especially with my Irish cobs. Woo, another Irish cob fan. Hello. Yes, I definitely love the new moorland races, and I definitely love that we got to do, kind of like a little quest line with them. So, like setting them up, I definitely appreciated that. It was very nice. So I definitely agree with you. So another person wrote in that the Starshine Ranch was their favorite. Little update here. And yes, I definitely agree with you. The Starshine Ranch was excellent. Yeah, I was always hoping for a western area. Again, this is another thing. I wasn't sure how they were going to incorporate it, but I think they did a pretty darn good job for their first try. So, definitely agree with you there. Alright, so another person wrote in that mine would have to be the Moorland Silverglade area update and saving Anne. Yes, I do agree with you. The Moorland update was excellent, so was the Silverglade, and we are also getting a Silverglade Village update, I think in like 2 weeks now? Yes, because next week is the Rainbow Festival, and then the Silverglade village update, which from the image, I will say it looks like the original Silverglade village that was in one of the PC games. I don't remember which one. It probably is Fall Riders, I want to say. But way more classed up. Or classier, I should say is the right word. So I'm very excited to see how that turned out. Because that's the kind of vibe I was getting off it when I first saw the first little image. That's kind of what it reminded me of. So I could tell they're not backtracking, but I think they're trying to get like some of the pieces from the old PC game back, maybe? I don't know. Gonna find out. But as for Saving Anne, yes. Saving Anne was a long time coming. And I honestly, I'm gonna say this, and I don't know how people are gonna feel, but I'm glad that they took as long as they did. Because I don't think you could beat the writing that they did for that story. I don't see how they could have made it any better or any worse. Although Concord being a girl was quite a shocker, I will admit that. Well, not being a girl, but coming back as a girl. You know what I mean. But that whole quest line was quite a whirlwind. That's all I'll say there. So that way we don't reveal too many spoilers. Alright, so someone else wrote in that I love the update with the new Arabians. I also love part 1 and 2 of Wildwoods. Yes, I do too. It's very hard not to love Wildwoods. I've seen nothing but love about Wildwoods, which is so great. I love whenever the whole community comes together and like loves on one thing. So that's really cool. And definitely the new Arabians, again, like I said, great choice in horse. And they did such a good job on the Arabians. So I definitely agree with you there. So another person wrote in, saving Fripp, we waited so long for that quest. Yes, we did wait so long for that quest, but again, I'm very glad that they took their time with the writing. Because I don't think it couldn't have been written any better. And definitely with Fripp being more aware of like who he is and what he has to now do, and he's not so secretive anymore. I won't say how, because again, no spoilers. But we did wait so long for that quest, but I'm very glad of how it turned out. But yeah, I definitely agree with you, and a lot of you guys said Saving Fripp was one of your favorite quests so far, and I have to agree. Alright, so another player wrote in that gotta be the photo mode, so practical, I use it daily. Yes, I think a lot of us use it daily, especially I know I do. It's definitely very nice. I do wish for like ponies, like if you take a picture of like a regular horse, you can get like a perfect headshot and like up to the chest kind of like picture. With ponies, you really can't do that, so I kind of hope that gets improved in the future. But so far, it's a pretty great update so far. I hope more gets added to it, because that would be kind of cool. But yes, I do think photo mode is quite a lifesaver in all of our lives, let's be honest. Alright, so another person wrote in that soul riding is their favorite update. I do agree, because I will tell you this, after you complete it and you get your Rune Runner horse, you actually can continue to do missions and training each day, which is great if you need quick XP for your horse, which I use it every time that I have a moment to train my horses. So that's something I definitely appreciate, and I hope we get more of too. Kind of like Farrah's workshop and the recyclables. I hope we get more missions and more training, just more different things to add to soul riding to make it better. Alright, so another person wrote in that the new Fripp quest for sure, also probably the new Horses of Jorvik race. The new Horses of Jorvik races are great. You have, well, originally it was only set to one certain breed you could do, and now it's quite a few breeds that you can do with those races. So I definitely agree with you. Those races are great. Even though they are limited time, at least you get extra XP when you're training your horses, which is great as long as you have the horse model. And if you don't have the horse model, well, you can watch other YouTubers like myself attempt it. But yes, definitely the new Fripp quests were great for sure. I definitely have to agree with you. Very well written, very well done. So yeah, there you go. Alright, you guys, so if you want to buy Umbra and Elia, they are behind me. They are located right at Jasper's old place right next to the lighthouse in Moreland. So you can go ahead and pick them up there for 950 star coins, and they are here till June 23rd. So that's like 3 weeks, I think. Maybe a little bit more. I think it's like 4. I have no idea. I don't have a calendar in front of me, you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this update video. Next week is the Rainbow Festival, which is huge. Fun event for a lot of Star Stable players. I hope you guys will join me for that. I know this update video was a little bit different than other ones, but I hope you guys enjoyed it regardless. So as always, you guys remember to keep positive, happy trails, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Bye!